So you got a note from Zenora, or Zenora talked to you, yeah?
Yeah.
In the morning.
I saw it off. Yeah.
Okay. So where we left off is it's morning. You have gotten the note from Zenora. You talked to Zenora. You see Ema coming down the stairs. Okay, so you go out of the inn and you see Velfi looking at something in the distant woods and going towards there. And you see the hustle and bustle of the usual morning crowd. Is there anything that Teo wants to do in town right now?
Just observing. Like you said, he sort of came here for support. The other two are off doing their own thing. So I think he'd just sort of maybe hang about in the inn. Maybe chat up a few people. See if there's anything going on in town that he might enjoy. I don't know.
As you go outside, let's take you outside. So, first roll.
Hey.
Perception. Very nice. You hear this behind you, and as you can see, you can't see. As you can see, this thing blows up about your size, and then you see a hand and a piece of a part of a head of this little gnome, and he's like, "You, I need you now. Come with me inside.
Are you a...
And he goes and he disappears. What do you want to do?
A gnome in a hole? Ah, fuck it. I'm not doing anything better. Right? It couldn't be... No, it looks kind of dangerous. Nah. And he'll just walk in. He's bored.
As you walk and this purple goes around, you see your hand kind of go in and you step through. As you step through, you can smell the electricity, the tension in the air. Ahead of you is a sparkled orb with lightning and bursts coming out of it. And you see next to you what looks like a ranger on your left and a ranger on your right. And the gnome, he's getting his spells prepared. Ahead of you is an anchorite of Talos. I do not believe that Teo has seen them before. So, like a shamanic orc-like creature with tusks and boar hide on his cape. He is starting to summon and whisper to himself, and he is saying, "You will not stop us this time." The man to the left of you is like, "We need your help. We can't fight him alone. Will you help us?"
I mean, I just threw this hole in the gnome. What are we doing?
We've been tracking this boar for weeks now, and we finally found it. They're summoning him. Have you heard?
I've heard.
And you hear the electric start to crack. Do you ready your weapons?
Yeah.
So we're gonna start our initiative, and the gnome yells at him, "Falcon, get started. I'm working something out." The little gnome guy. So you know this guy's name is Falcon. He's gonna do his multi-attack, his longbow. And he gets an 18 on the anchorite, which is gonna hit. And he gets another shot. I always worry I'm taking too long, but I'm not gonna worry anymore.
No.
This is 16. It's gonna hit. And I took it off Falconix and mine. Alright. And that is him. The female next to him also does the same. She readies her bow and she starts to take a shot. Lots of taking. Ooh. With a 10. And the second shot hits with 8. So that's 18 off of him. It is now the Anchorite's turn. The Anchorite is going to... Ooh. I've got a lot of stuff. Cast a lightning bolt on the little gnome that's preparing control.
That's a lot of dice.
That is a lot of dice. I'm just trying to change my little trajectory. Easterly direction. He saves. So, it's really low. He's very squishy. You are up. What do you want to do?
Alright.
Finally up. Yeah.
Teoz is wondering whether he wants this thing to summon what he thinks it's summoning, or whether he wants to get it. I'm like, oh, maybe I do want them to summon the big pig, because that's what I want to fight, but...
This is true.
It's true.
Do you know much
first-
about magic? Is he well versed in Arcana?
Actually, yeah.
You can make
He's proficient in Arcana.
You can make an Arcana roll to see if you can recognize if this summoning she's doing is almost over. If she's just started. Like you can tell by the way the ritual's working.
Nope. Natural 1. Hell yeah.
You have to beat 4 natural 1s to win the natural 1 challenge that all the 1v1 people have done. So you're on a roll.
Well, Foundry does dislike me a bit, I think, so. Alright, so first I'm going to activate... let's see, I don't think I've ever done it in Foundry. Where are you? Crimson Rite of Dawn. So I wonder what it does in Foundry. Oh, it rolls the d6 and everything.
Nice. Okay.
So I've taken 5 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Although it should be necrotic damage.
Do you want to take the damage off yourself for you?
I can do that.
So when you get hit, I'll let you just take your damage off. Yeah, it's radiant, huh? Why it
Yeah,
says
the
that?
damage I do is radiant, but in the sheet it says that the damage done to me is necrotic.
Yeah, because this is
1d6.
saying you have resistance to necrotic. Oh, it's weird.
I do now, yeah. So you learn the Rite of Dawn as part of your Crimson Rite feature. While the Rite of Dawn is activated, the extra damage dealt by your Rite is radiant, which you activate and gain the following benefits. Your weapon sheds bright light about 20 feet. You have resistance to necrotic damage, and when you hit an undead creature with a weapon that has this Rite active, you deal an additional 1d6 point of damage.
Nice.
Which is probably not going to help me in this situation, but...
So you
And I can run up there. Boop. And that's on my scimitar. And I'm going to try and hit him. Or her. Hit her.
Go for
I'm going to hit something.
Oh no!
Oh. Is that second one? Second natural 1. Alright. I got 2 attacks on the action, so I'll attack again.
That one's good.
Hey,
That
that's
one's
not a 1.
definitely gonna hit. Yes. For 12.
12 points of piercing damage.
Oof.
I've got one that does lightning damage. I'm like, well, that's not smart.
Yeah, that
And the
probably
other
would
one's
be.
cold damage.
All right.
Phone.
This little gnome, you hear the ranger say, Zahn, finish him already. And he is going to cast a magic missile. He's going to do 2 at the Igorite, and one at the orb. He's gonna try and hit the orb. He's just gonna do a level 1.
That's a lot of damage.
I'm gonna give her the 2. Because I think he only gets 3. So
Is it at second level or at first level?
it's first level.
Yeah, so 3. So 15
Yeah.
if you... Which is a lot of damage for something you don't have to roll to hit on.
It's pretty cool.
And can't be saved
I like
against. Yeah.
As this light flickers over again, and you start to hear it. Before you see him, you hear him. And he appears. Gorthak is there. He looks around and he is going to go to the closest person, which is you. And
Yay!
Yay, you!
Hooray!
Please
What
don't
a time
die.
to be alive.
Please don't die.
I mean, I remember how hard the pig hits. I mean, so...
But see, everybody was lower level then, so I'm...
This is true.
Alright, he's gonna do his multi-attack. He hits with his... Target you. He hits with his lightning tusks. Oh shit. Okay, that's a lot of dice. 16?
16's what he needs, yeah.
Okay.
That's my AC.
13 slashing and 8 lightning. And then he
21.
slams down his front hoof, trying to hit the scimitar out of your hand. He hits you with his thunder hoofs, or does he?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, he does. With a 12 bludgeoning.
16.
He looks in your eyes, and you don't know if you see recognition or not, but you definitely see hatred. It is Falcon's turn. Falcon is... I don't have dice on me. I was going to make a choice. I know. Falcon's going to keep shooting and try and finish off this anchorite with his 2 rolls. He's going to miss that first shot. He's going to miss that second shot because he is a little confused as to whether to hit Gorthak or not. Serena sees this, and she also tries to take 2 shots. Not one. Oh my god. 20, not 20! 20, wow.
Hey.
Really?
Swings and roundabouts.
31, Jesus. Okay. It's gonna hit. Okay. The anchorite is going to cast Bless.
Bless you.
Bless you.
I don't think I'd want Gorthax to sneeze.
That's all she's gonna do for now. It is finally your turn.
I want to point at Gorthax and be like, you killed my family, prepared to die. And I look back at the others, I'm like, that sounded cool, right? I think that sounded cool.
It's gonna be a thing.
Try and hit your shots, Ranger Boy. And I'll go to attack Gorthak, which I think...
He was right here, but yeah.
Yeah, he
there
was
you
right
go.
there. Okay.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, yeah. No, 15. Yeah.
That's,
no.
yeah, it's below. Alright. You can attack.
Ooh, not 20.
Hey.
There we go.
Do I think I can do anything to get out of here without getting hit? So I'm going to stay there, which we'll find out whether that's a good or a bad thing.
Alright, Zahn is going to be up next. He's going to touch himself and cast Mage Armor. Next best thing.
Is that appropriate in the middle of battle?
Touch myself. That's going to be him. He's pretty exhausted from summoning that the circle for you to come through. It is now Gorthak's turn. Gorthak is... He's looking around and he sees the person with the summoning... What's his intelligence? He's not very intelligent. He's going to cast Lightning Bolt on the little gnome. So that is gonna be gonna cast lightning bolt. I'll have him do the dex save. Oh, oh, you lucky little gnome! All right. Half damage to him. Wow. That's all he can do for now. It is Falcon's turn. Good old Falcon's gonna do his thing. Eleven's been a miss. Even though you told him to get better.
Yeah.
So right now it's up.
Sadiq crawling on the floor.
Nat 1. Nat. Oh, I thought that was a 20, but it wasn't. And 9. Angerite. What she got left up her sleeve? She's already done the lightning bolt. She's gonna look at you. She's gonna try to say some words at you. And you feel this push. Need to make a DC con save. You can click on that in the chat to see if she has Thunder Wave. You pass, so you don't get knocked back. Is it? I don't think you take damage. Half damage and isn't pushed. So half of 7 is 3. To 3. She's starting to look very frustrated that what her plan was has not worked out. It is your turn to retaliate.
Mm-hmm. So first I'm going to stab her. Hopefully. That's the plan. Live in eternal hope.
Oh, nice. 13, yeah, that's going to definitely stab her.
Alright, so 10 piercing damage.
As you stab her, how do you stab her? You needed just 1 hit point to knock her down.
I'm gonna stab her in the throat. I'm like, could you shut up? And just stab her in the throat.
Right in the throat. And she...
Just stab the sword.
Right through. Falls down. And do you have another attack? Gorthak stands before you. He gives out a loud bellow.
How big is this pig again?
I do believe Gorthak is a... Is he a gargantuan? He is a huge monstrosity.
Wow.
He is very large and looming.
I want to ride the lightning. I kind of want to jump on the pig. I'm like, man, it's a big pig.
You can be a big pig too.
Wait!
You could try, like, what would that be?
Yeah.
Acrobatics or dex?
Yeah, let's try and jump the pig. That sounds like it.
Acrobatics if you're doing it with flourish. Athletics if you're just going for it.
Acrobatics. Mostly because it's got a +4.
Yeah. Ooh, yes! How do you want to leap up onto... And what are you leaping onto? His back?
So I'm going to grab his tail, and I'm sort of going to do that Legolas thing where he sort of flips himself up onto the back end. And then I'm going to stab him, like, in the on the way down. Right. Stabby. Where's my stabby thing gone? There's the stabby. Hey,
nice.
stab.
That is definitely a hit. As you stab into
So
him.
11 stabbing damage. Piercing damage to his behind.
Alright.
And now I'm on the back of a pig.
He starts shaking his neck back and forth. He sees you. Try to say, I'm not... He keeps moving, so I'm sorry if this hits you. And he's gonna cast Firebolt at Gorthak. But he is gonna miss. And it hits past his haunch and whizzes by past your shoe. And that is all that he can do, fortunately for him. And... Oh, I don't think he can get you on the back. So, if I may, I will say that you move with him, since you're on the back of him, because he can't shake, and he sees a firebolt coming at him. and he is going to charge up to here. So you can put yourself, stick it over there. And he's going to try to multi-attack the little gnome here. And he's going to do his lightning tusk.
Damn.
That's going to hit him.
That gnome's not long for this world.
I feel really bad for him. I think that actually just, I think he's dead. Yep. That he hits with his lightning tusk and bores straight through the gnome. You see the gnome on his tusk impaled through the stomach in the air. And he shakes with you on. You're holding on with your sword into him. And throws the gnome this way onto the ground next to Falcon. Falcon looks very upset. That is it for Gorthak. It's Falcon's turn. He is gonna say to you, "You're right up there!" And he is going to shoot. Come on, Falcon. You're supposed to be cool. The second one hits him.
Used to be cool, bro.
What happened to you?
Took an arrow to the knee.
It is now Serena's turn. Also Serena. Serena. Okay. What do you want to do, Tio?
That portal's not going to close because that... Oh, God. He's all squishy. You haven't got anything to help? Never mind. No. Just stab him again. Just stab him.
Yeah, I'm going to say the portal's slowly now starting to close since he made it. And go for your stab.
I'm going to be stuck here forever.
Ooh. I feel like it's now a timed factor where you're like, shit.
Yeah. Alright. No, it's not really worth doing. Alright. I'm gonna stab him again. Oh, man.
Oh, no. That's not gonna do it.
Just...
Oh, no, that's 3.
3. Shit.
Oh, Gorthak. Oh, no. All right.
I'm not keep any of those health potions for myself. What an idiot.
I'm going to say he feels you up there. He's going to do one attack at you. And it's going to be a shake. So we'll do a versus. We'll do, well, I guess it's his strength versus your dex to stay on.
Yeah.
And it'll be we'll do a check.
Do I have to do a save?
I'll do you doing a save. And him doing a strength, because you don't save. I did 2, so we'll do the first one.
Yeah.
That was so close. Ooh. Alright. He's gonna fling you off. Are you gonna try and hang on the side? With a 19, you could hang on the side and try to get up on your turn, or you can just choose to let go.
I'll try and get up on my turn.
Alright.
Because I notice he's not hitting me while I'm on his back, which is a good thing.
So you're still kind of trying to hang on, but you've been flung. Is that what? Oh, to his side. Trying to
Yeah.
climb back up on that one. Falcon is gonna try again.
Oh. On my screen, the 20 was like... And then roll back.
Yep. Serena's getting angry. She's going to take her long sword. So we'll put a attack count for a long sword too. No, it's just 2 ranged attacks. She's going to try and dig in and hamstring him with a fail. Tio.
Alright, so I'm going to use my bonus action to do... Where does it give me the information for that? Oh, it's rolling.
Ooh.
So, Curse of Bloated Agony. As bonus action, you curse a creature can see within 30 feet of you until the end of your next turn.
Oh, nice.
For the duration, the creature has disadvantage on strength and dex checks and takes 1d8 necrotic damage if it makes more than one attack on its turn.
Very smart. All right.
Don't know why it rolled a dice though. Oh no, it
for
does
his
damage on the
damage.
first turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is 2.
So he takes his 2 damage at disadvantage. Strength and dex checks. All right.
Yeah. And then I will try and climb back up.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will stab him some more.
All right.
Now this sheet looks like he's about to drown in his own blood because it just puts a red on it. I'm like,
see, I'm
about to drown.
I can't see his blood, which makes me sad. So I put it in there. Would have been very epic. No, 15's what you need.
Hey.
All right,
And I
12.
will stab him again.
Yep.
Hey. All the stabs.
You're doing much better than my little fellows. Alright, he's not looking good for this world. He's staying on Gorthak. He is gonna try and hit the woman in front of him that's tried to stab him with a multi-attack. He's gonna do his tusks on her. And he's gonna do his hoof slamming down upon her.
This is the one thing about the curse of bloated agony, because it says and takes 1d8 necrotic damage if it makes more than one attack action during its turn.
Okay.
But technically a multi-attack
It's
is
one,
one.
but it's
Yeah, see, I think a multi-attack is just one attack.
yeah, because if a druid turns into a bear, they don't have 2 attacks. They have a multi-attack as well, so it's okay. We'll leave it. Alright. She gets that tusk hit her, and she has a big gash across her shoulder. She grabs at it, and he slams with a hoof, and she's a bit shaken. It is Falcon. Falcon, come on, buddy. You got this.
Come on, bro.
Yes! See, pep talks work on imaginary people. All right.
On my screen, it looked like it said 2, and then I could see the anvil. I'm like, oh, it's a 20.
It says 20.
That's why I went, oh.
It's weird. All right. I'm going to do the crit damage. Holy shit! Okay. Falcon, do you want to help? You see the arrow coming true, because you did most of this damage on this boar. I feel like I'm taking this away from you.
Yeah.
Do
I
you
feel like I'm
wanna-
berating him. I'm like, would you fucking... Are you new at this, mate? Like, and then sort of like, you know, gets that shot that hits, and like, I just sort of like grab onto the rapier, and it's the pig sort of like crumples to the ground.
Right. As you do this, you turn his head a bit, and the arrow hits him straight through. As you are holding on, he crumples to the ground. Do you have any last words for Gorthak as he falls in a squeal and the thunder rolls? Not if the song meant.
Suck it, you filthy lightning swine.
And the pool of blood. And the portal is almost, it's getting very, very small and fading as this gnome is breathing his last breaths. We'll say he's over there. And he is past the point of hope. There's no healers.
Nope. I could have brought him back as a zombie for a hot second. I thought about it. I'm like, no, that's not very classic.
How chaotic am I? You see it leaving.
Well, I'd love to stay around and chat, but
Falcon's like, go. Go back home and tell them he's going. Do you go through the portal?
Run through the portal.
All right.
I might, as I'm running off, can I like try cut the tail off the pig?
You can. You can cut the tail off or try for a tooth or whatever you want to do. We'll say it's going like...
I feel like a tusk could take a long time.
Yeah, it might.
I'm going to just cut his tail off.
All right. You go to cut his tail off.
Yep.
And we're going to say go through the portal. And I'm going to get a refill on my coffee because I have to think of what happens next.
Yeah, you're like, it was all a dream. I'm like, oh, shit.
So, as you come back through the portal, the glow starts to fade into the distance. You see Gary rubbing his eyes, going outside. He's looking around. He sees you and he waves hi.
Hey kid, how you doing? And I'm sort of like covered in, because I'm like nearly half health. I'm like, hey kid, how you going?
Is that paint? Are you painting?
Oh, I'm bleeding, mate. Look, some of it's pig blood. It's a long story.
Pig blood.
Yep, really big.
Oh.
Electric pig.
I've never ate an electric pig before.
I don't think it'd taste very nice.
No.
I should have, I brought a bit, but you don't want to eat this. Like, slop the tail around.
He's looking at you. And this bloody severed tail, and you're covered in blood. This tail's gotta probably be really large, too, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
So, he's like, are you sure you didn't kill an ox, maybe, or?
No, it's a really big pig. It killed most of my family. It's a long story. I probably shouldn't be telling you.
It's okay.
How old are you again?
Most of my family got killed too, so.
Yeah.
I get it.
Wasn't a giant pig.
I don't know. Well, there were like pigs around when it happened.
Mm-hmm.
They were just people, I think.
It's pretty close.
Yeah. There's no kids to play with very much in Phandalin.
Yeah, it looks nice, but it's kind of dull, right?
Yeah, I don't know what to do. Yuma said he has to go do something.
He has to go do something. And he's left you out here on your own.
Well, Mary goes outside and go out and play with the kids and stuff, but there's no kids here. There's just you covered in...
Yeah.
I don't think I want to do that, so...
No, it's probably...
Maybe we could play a game. You have like a marbles or ball or cards or something.
Oh God. Oh God, really? This is where we're going?
Really, DM? Really?
It's
just a child.
What are they trying to do?
You don't have to. I'm just triggering memories.
I like bring out the cards and I'm like no.
Oh yeah.
It's been a good day. Terrible cards.
Oh yeah, they don't do well.
Nah. They always deal bad hands. Yeah.
Oh.
You don't need that. I don't think I've got. And he sort of like rummages through his equipment. He's like,
Maybe if I had some gold, I could buy like some candy at the shop or something.
This is true. Yeah. And Teoz is loaded. So
Apparently, Gary's like blackmailing.
Teoz is like, right, where did I put it all? And he looks at the gold and he just he's like, wait, no, that's too heavy. And you're like kind of small. And he gives him 1 platinum piece.
Ooh, I haven't seen anything like that before.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. You don't get them very often.
Huh.
It's worth 10 gold, right?
So you hand him the platinum. It's smeared with blood, probably
Yeah,
because your
just
hands.
wipe that off. Still good.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna thank you.
Don't let him rip you off, kid. That's a lot of money.
Okay, I'm gonna go handle with the merchants.
Yeah. Tears will go into the Stonehill. He's like, that was probably deeply irresponsible. That kid's teeth are gonna rot right out of his head.
Not to mention like handing bloody stuff to the
And bloody money. Blood money.
blood money. Yeah, there you go. He's gonna be so chaotic evil when he's older. All right.
I mean, at least I didn't get him to pull a card, right?
True. Although it could have been a good card. You never know.
I mean, I feel like the chances of that are...
You have to explain to Ema why Gary disintegrated.
Yeah.
We sold him
Here's
to-
your boy. Oh, God.
You see Harbin Wester come into the inn. We'll say that fight probably took a bit.
Yeah.
We'll say you woke up at 9 and it's starting to get towards noon. You see Marigold coming down. She waves hi. She's getting her drink and some food. Sitting at the table, Harbin is kind of looking around.
I think I met Harbin.
Immersive. You're looking around. You're not much of a gnome. You do see a gnome with a shock of yellow hair. You do see that. You do see the elderly gentleman. You see Toblin over here. You can see through a brief window that his wife is coming in and out, feeding people and stoking the fires. What would you like to do?
So I'll walk up to the bar and sort of sit down and start like just, wiping some of the stuff off me. And I'll order a drink. Maybe some wine. Wine and blood feels like a good combo.
Hello, Tio, was it? Is it?
Yeah. Sorry about the...
You need a...
I mean, you probably get a lot of people in here covered in all sorts, right?
We can get you a washcloth and a bucket. I mean...
No, it's like a badge of pride. It's been a good day. It's actually been such a good day that I'd like to buy... And he sort of stops and he's like, oh yeah, these people are alright. It's like, I like to buy them all at least one drink, right? And he sort of like reaches in and just dumps a whole pile of money on the counter. He's like, I don't know how much that'll cost. You let me know. You're the guy with the booze, and I'm the guy with the blood covered money.
That is very generous of you. I will definitely treat you fairly and get everything.
No booze for the kids. I'm trying to be responsible.
All right. Well, I mean, I think the kids. There's a kid that just left, so nobody else.
Yeah.
Pretty good. And I mean, I think it was the other Leon and your sister. She used to take baths. We have a room.
Yeah, it's not really my style. I mean, maybe next month. I think I'm due one. And he just like looks and stuff. Oh no, I'll wash eventually. It's hard to sneak up on things when you smell like pig.
Ooh. And the elderly gentleman is Harbin. He looks at you. Do I have a... You're new in the group. I haven't seen your portrait. They've got everyone's portrait at the shop here.
Yeah, no portraits.
Oh, you look like a shipfaring person, judging from your cloth.
Yeah, I think I've been on land too long, to be honest with you.
You own a ship in port. We don't have a port here, but Leyland and Everwinter.
Not my ship, but I bought a ship, yes.
Oh, that takes a lot of coin to buy a ship.
Yeah.
Well, you buy your merchant of sorts.
Something like that. You ask a lot of questions, don't you, buddy?
Yeah, I run the town, so my name's...
You need more kids. More kids in town. It's boring, apparently.
Well, I'm working on it. Well, not me personally. I mean...
Not you personally, all right?
I mean, I'm open to it. Have you seen Ema around?
Ema. I can't say they have, friend.
Ema's,
That's his fiancée.
Oh, where? Over there? The
Yeah.
little halfling. They get along well.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't get it, but I mean, that's love, right?
I don't. Ema and I used to be in a relationship of sorts.
Ah,
Yeah.
I can see the appeal there.
Yeah. Thank you. It was fleeting, but you know, ships passing in the night, huh? Ah.
Yeah. Yeah, love can be like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I might just pay my respects and congratulations, and then just what do you think she'd like to drink?
I can't say I know her that well. Just ask.
Oh, I thought she was. Oh, okay.
Marigold.
Yeah. Hi.
What do you like to drink?
It's like 11 a.m., isn't it? I don't. Well.
It's never too early to day drink. I killed a pig.
I can see that. Do you want me to prestidigitate, or you really?
Will I have to have a bath if you do that?
No.
Well, sure.
I don't know if I've. Let me think. I have a book. I don't think she has prestidigitation. I think she's talking on her ass.
Lies. Start initiative. I'm gonna murder you.
You just have to, it's a touch spell. Is that okay? Do I have consent?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
She, goes over to you. You have to close your eyes for it, though. You can roll a, insight or a perception, whichever you choose.
Oh, this sounds like bullshit to me.
She's getting out a washcloth behind her from the table. Where's her deception? She probably isn't deceitful. This is Marigold.
There's my natural 20.
Oh, what?
Ooh, natural 20 off. Man, look at that.
Ah! Damn. You see, she's so sweet. She doesn't seem like a liar. She's so nice. And then you see her with a rag from the table in her hand.
Act as if I didn't notice, and I close my eyes, and I'm like, oh yeah, I can feel the magic now. That's pretty impressive.
Okay, she's kind of like wiping off your cheek of blood and stuff. Okay,
And this spell takes a while, eh?
Well, I think you might have.
Would it help if I lean down a little?
It's like half. Okay, all right. Wiping off. Harbin stops her though, so it's kind of just smeared a little bit, but it's okay.
Yeah, it's like blood on the carpet where you're like,
one rag's not gonna. Yeah. Harbin comes over and he is like, Marigold. I don't know your last name. I'm Harbin Wester, the master of the town, basically. I'm kind of
Emma's ex.
Emma's ex.
Yeah. You said you were with Emma, right?
Oh well, I mean, yeah, it's a brief. We were
Ships
young. It was like
passing in the night
yeah,
thing.
it was a different time back then, even though it was like what, a month ago.
So long ago now.
People, I we're still keeping in good company. I just want to say, congratulations. Might I sit with you for a bit? And she looks at you for I don't know. She's just observing. Sure.
And I sort of like kneel down and whisper to her. I'm like, I think he's like mostly harmless. So like, it's up to you. Like, I'll leave you to.
Do you think? Hang on, Harb. Do you think I can trust him?
I mean,
he looks pretty trustworthy, right?
I mean, I don't know if you should believe everything he says, but like, I don't think he's dangerous.
Okay. All right. That'll be fine.
I could offer him a card. We could play cards.
I mean, I don't know how to play cards, but I can watch, I guess. Unless
You shouldn't
want.
play cards. It's not good for you.
Well, then why?
I feel like Emma would be upset if you played cards.
Why are you doing it then?
I'm not a reputable individual.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright. I can sit on. I have to finish my meal anyway, so she sits down and smiles, and he'll
Do
sit.
something horrible.
Oh Jesus! All right.
I'll wave over for more drinks for us,
Alright,
at least.
and he's like holds up 3 because there's 3 of it, and you nod, I guess. So he's gonna bring over some drinks to you, and what would you like to do? Harbin's like getting some papers, like maybe some documents, just like laying them out. Maybe like some town things he has to put on the board. He's like seems to be looking at stuff while he's talking. Make it small talk.
So did you like always want to be a town master?
Oh well, my parents had high hopes that we would, start a town for tourists and stuff. There were these dwarven ruins once in Fendelin. We were gonna rebuild kind of like a theme. But my brother, you haven't met my brother. It was between me and my brother, and well, if you'd met him, there's only one.
So are they
clear
disappointed in you, or they sort of made peace with?
choice. Yeah, well, no, I think they're very proud of what I've done. My brother's not staying with me anymore. He's starting up a logging camp here. So.
Oh. So you don't have anything else you'd rather be doing then?
I mean, I'd like to maybe have more socialization in my life. More acquaintances than close.
Yeah, town's kind of quiet, right?
Yeah, some friends and family would be nice. What about you?
I'm pretty much doing what I always wanted to do, and I killed Gorthak. Well, me and some strange people in a portal. It's
Is that the Gorthak's the
giant lightning pig.
demigod pig that took down?
I mean, I don't know if he's dead. I mean, those things tend not to stay dead, right?
Well, I mean, I thought Emma said he killed him once before, but then he's still around, so.
Didn't kill him enough, and maybe he'll come back and I'll, kill him again. Like maybe that can be my like trip to land. Every now and again, I come and see if I can find a pig.
Well, I mean, it makes for good eating. So.
Oh yeah, I've got this, and he's
right across the
I imagine
table
it
where
would
Marigold's
smell-
eating, and she's like, Oh,
Imagine it to smell like I mean,
pig's
the
tails,
tail hangs
like
over
poop,
the.
and
Yeah.
what pig's tails would smell like. And she's
Mm.
like mid fork up, and she's just like, oh, ah,
Oh, right. Yeah. No,
that that's very
yeah.
heavy sounding on the tail. Look, you got it on the table.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should be very proud. What are you
Were
gonna
you
do with it?
enjoying that?
Not anymore,
Um,
no.
yeah.
You gonna hang that or?
I mean, it might make a nice belt or something.
Yeah,
It's pretty big.
you should do something with it. Maybe it's got power because it's a
Ah,
magical pig, right?
cool lightning tail.
Maybe like a belt of lightning or something.
Yeah. Make a whip.
Oh yeah, I could see that. Hanging
Yeah.
from your, well, yeah. She's just. This is not the morning she planned.
Oh. And I'll look to Harbin and I'm like, do you believe in destiny, Mr. Wester?
I absolutely do. I believe we should work on our destinies.
I mean, but if there was a way to like sort of shortcut it a little, maybe.
I feel like with your profession, you would try to shortcut it often.
Like, if you could just grab it between your fingers, like, and hold it there in your hand. Yeah.
I have done that once or twice.
Oh, with Ema.
Yeah.
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 Between.
Yep.
Well, I've got something here, like, and he sort of like holds the deck, and it's sort of like wrapped in cloth because he knows it's, fairly powerful. He's like, I've been thinking about maybe seeing what this can do, and I thought maybe like, you seem pretty happy, but like, maybe you could be happier.
What is this? This gambling? You think I'm gonna? I mean, I have a lot of money.
Yeah, but you need romance, right?
Well,
You need affection and other things.
maybe. I don't see how cards are gonna make that happen. And you see the little glint of gold go across the deck.
I mean, look at it. Like, you can tell it's like full of magical energy and destiny. Like, sort of sniffs the cards. It's like it smells like future endeavors and the promise of a better tomorrow. Don't he sort of waves it over his nose
I love the smell.
as if the cards smell.
Yeah, I
Huh?
love the smell of new books. I see what you mean. Yeah. Paper. Nothing like
I
it.
mean, I'd grab a card myself, but I have everything I wanted. Like, living the dream. If I can help someone else.
It's just like a scam where I have to pay for a card or something.
No, I've got more money than I know what to do with. I mean, I gave a small child a whole platinum piece.
Oh my. It wasn't Pell, was it?
I don't know what a pal is, but no.
Okay. Well,
I mean, I could. I mean, I've got more if you think pal would be.
Are you trying to... I'm assuming you're persuading.
I'm trying to persuade him to want to take a card
roll
because
for-
I feel like Teo would. He wants him to want to take a card. He doesn't want to like try and force it upon him or whatever. Like if he ends up not wanting to, then that's.
I'm going to roll a d20. And you can roll a persuasion. Oh my god. It's probably going to be good for you.
Hey,
They do look very, very almost magical the way the shimmer goes across them like that. I think this will help.
I was just about to say it couldn't hurt, but
Couldn't hurt.
I mean, I honestly don't know.
I
That's fate, right?
do,
Destiny. You don't know what it's gonna hand you.
do I just take one or?
I was thinking about that the other day. I'm pretty sure you can only draw one.
I
Because
think
imagine if you like draw a fistful of cards and you're like, oh my god.
it doesn't read because you have it in your. I think it reads you have to state how many when you draw, and then you have such amount of time before.
Yeah, before you draw a card, you must declare how many cards you intend to draw and then draw them randomly. Any cards drawn in excess of this number have no effect. Huh. Otherwise, as soon as you draw a card from the deck, its magic takes effect.
Okay.
I'd say just take one. Like, you know, fate and destiny, you wanna push your luck a bit, but you don't want to go too far, right?
All right, I'll do it.
Oh
Okay.
god.
We'll take it as it comes. All right, I have a roll table.
Yeah.
You hold out the cards to him. As you hold it out, do you fan it out or do you just hold it as a deck?
Yeah, I sort of like, you know, fan it out a little bit.
The shimmer, the waves go across it almost like a road in the sun. And he is very intrigued. Marigold's sitting there, no longer eating, and watches and is looking at you and looking at him. And he draws a single card from sort of the middle. And he looks at you and he's like, I don't really feel different. You sure it's just one or? And I do feel a little iffy.
I mean,
I'm not really
you know,
sure of myself.
things take time. Like, it's like a fine wine. It takes time sometimes for things to sort of improve or adjust.
I don't feel very sure of myself. Like I wanted to talk to Marigold about something, but I don't feel so confident now. I don't know if this is... Maybe I could pay you for another try.
You want to go again? Well, how much would it be worth to you?
I mean, obviously they look magical.
They do, don't they?
How's, what are you offering?
How many cards? And I'll sort of count out the cards. So there's 20. Do we decide 23?
I think we decide like the max.
Yeah, which I think is
23 or 27?
22. 22.
I can tell you what he got. He got Uriel. Uriel? The EuraYale, which is penalty to saving throw, so he's unsure of himself.
Yeah, some of them are a bit,
Unless you're a player, yeah.
Yeah, and even then, like, there's a lot of stuff that plays with alignment and stuff, and
I could align him real quick. I can take the measure of Harbin and feel like he's a.
Take -2 saving throw. Only God or magic fates can end this curse. Ooh.
Yeah, so he is forever. Like if he gets attacked, he's.
No, I think we don't want to press our luck, and like I said, I've got a lot of money, and you said you feel a bit off.
Yeah.
Maybe it was like stomach bug card or something.
Maybe it was that pig's tail slamming across the.
Oh yeah.
I don't feel.
I'm gonna. Yeah.
Yeah, it's iffy.
Maybe it's faulty. Like, I mean, it looks magical, right? Maybe I've been taken for a ride.
I think you've been scammed.
Yeah.
I don't feel any different.
Well, it was worth it. I you know, sometimes
Uh,
you buy things. It's more about
I mean, you gave a
the journey.
platinum to a kid, so maybe I can offer you a platinum. You've sold this on him, and he's been persuaded. He's like, really wants it now.
And then it'll draw something, and something really dreadful will happen. And
I would take it.
ah, yeah.
What would
I
Tio
mean,
do?
I feel like you'd take it. You know, because
What?
like you seem like you really want this, and I'm in a generous mood, and I feel like, you know, it's a good day, right? It's a good day. So yeah,
This is how gambling starts. You know, you get
yeah.
addicted with one. And Marigold says, and he's ready to pick another. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All of a sudden, you hear thump 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 thump, thump like a jackpot almost. Even though they don't have those in D&D, like under the table, like someone has just dropped a bunch of stuff under the table, and he looks underneath the table at what's near his feet, and you see rubies and emeralds and diamonds and all these things falling from the bottom of the table like a shower. Don't know how it's happening, but from the table where the cards were above is showering jewels and necklaces and tiaras.
Gem. Wow, that's a good one.
Yeah. And Miracle's like,
Gem.
oh my gosh. Lathander
I
be
told you it was a good
praised.
day. Yeah. I mean, why it's under the table, I don't know. That's
Well, it's all around. Yeah.
yeah.
That actually worked. Oh, maybe. I'm feeling really good. Maybe, Marigold, would you like this? And he hands her a lovely ring with a little sapphire in it. And she, oh no. Only rings
should
I can
take it.
take are from Ema. I don't need any.
I mean, you could sell it.
Oh, well, we could get Gary a nice actual fort instead of a boat. It'd be nice to get him.
Yeah. Teoz is using, because he doesn't wear shoes, and he's got those big cat feet. He's just like slowly like scooping up.
He's taking
his
like a
feet,
claw and just like
slide of foot.
slide of foot. Roll your slide of feet. As Harbin's leaning over and he's like, no, I insist. Oh no. And he hears this. Okay, I'm gonna roll his insight. And he hears something and he's just, no, I insist. You have to take it. It's like a wedding present, you know? And I do have something I do need to discuss with you, so maybe this will make it easier. You know, just definitely take this. And she's like, oh, all right, yes, it would help. I'll use it, you know, find Gary a tutor and something
Yeah,
nice.
there's plenty here. I mean, this will help the town. You'll get people in, you know, maybe build something nice and shiny and attractive, and people will come flooding to Phandalin, you know.
So roll me a d4 to see how many pieces of jewelry out of 25 you've managed to kind of get under your boot. Well, you don't have a boot under your claw. One.
It's the loneliest ever that you'll ever do.
But is that counts in that one? I don't know, but you get obviously worth 8,000 gold.
Hey.
So I kind of grab it up, like you scratch your leg or something and take it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you know, that's really nice. Maybe I should draw one.
No, no. The more cards you take, the less lucky it is. I think
Oh,
it's out. Yeah, and this would be good for the town. You were saying something about like some sort of mining in the past. Maybe you could like fund something to, you know, boost the town. I mean, you could spend it on yourself. I'm not here to judge.
I mean, yeah, well, guys were saying that I could use some more guards around. We
Yeah,
have no guards.
that's a lot of hook. No guards. Yeah.
Yeah.
Although you do seem like a yeah.
Yeah, I mean, our
Emus.
town's
You
fairly
know.
safe.
Yeah.
No, well, the fusses about it. We get adventures in here,
Yeah. Find yourself a big, strong man, and you'll be right.
Oh, yeah, well, muscles are overrated. I like, rangers. That's risky. Bad boy kind of facade.
Yeah.
Well, are you gonna stay with them long? We're gonna see you more? Or do I need to tell Barth and they get another painting set up?
No, I don't. Not much for paintings. I think the feel of land on my feet's sort of wearing on me a bit. I think it. And I did what I came to do. Like he's like, and he thinks about putting the tail back on. He's like, I did what I came to do, and my brother, for all his maybe not faults, but I think he's doing all right.
Your brother?
And the urge to kill him has subsided a little.
Oh. Are you related in the group to the other Leonins?
No, it's just a coincidence.
Ah. Yeah, I've never seen any and now I'm seeing them all over.
Yeah, sort of finding our way in the wider world, I think.
It's really good. Well, I mean, the thing, do you want one of these pieces since you risked one of your cards? I've got this here. I mean, I have a nice little. Here's a bracelet.
Is there a
Rubies.
diamond in that lot?
I would. It doesn't specify, does it? I would say yes.
I could go with a diamond.
I mean, there's a ring in here with a diamond in it that looks pretty good. You take this one.
Yeah,
No.
perfect.
Tobin, can I get a bag? I think he needs a bag for his tail as well. You don't want to just be putting that in your
At
pocket.
least one of us is getting some tail, eh?
Oh, he winces real hard. But I'm working on it. It's a work in progress. I'm not giving up.
A bloke like Ema's of once in a lifetime, but hopefully you'll find the right one.
Yeah.
There was a ranger I fought the pig with. I don't know. He was a terrible shot until right at the end, but I don't know.
I mean, rangers are everywhere, really.
Yeah. The bow and arrow enthusiast.
Yeah. Well, I mean, did they come back with you? Maybe I should thank them.
No. There was a. I mean, I don't. Maybe they're from there. The gnome didn't make it.
Oh no, we have a lot of gnomes and there's a gnome over there. Yeah, they're all over.
Yeah,
From
kind of
gnome guy.
squishy gnomes.
Yeah.
It's sad.
They've got a lot of attitude. I'm not dealing with them is a pain.
The short, and he sort of looks at Marigold. He's like, "Yeah, it's a thing."
Marigold raises an eyebrow. She's rolled an insight. She doesn't. Yeah. Teo is amazing. Actually, I've seen him in battle, and he does a lot of interesting magical things. He does in combat. He's very good.
Yeah, it's more curses than magic.
Oh yeah, he curses.
Blood curses. Yeah. Yo,
You'll get that
That
on a
too.
ship. Yeah. anything else you want to do is you see Harvin's kind of shifting. He's picked up his gold, he's put in a bag that Toblin's given him. Toblin hands you a satchel as well. It's up to you if you want to take it for your tail, or you have it already put it in your pack and you don't need it. But
I'll put the tail in. I mean, I've been offered a tail bag, you know.
tail bag,
Yeah.
tail purse. So, he's got his paperwork there, and he's kind of uneasy. He keeps glancing at Marigold, and he keeps glancing around at the stairs and things like that. Can you tell me, Marigold, has the email left already? And she says yes, that he had a mission he had to go to, and he has left recently. And she hasn't seen Velfi or anyone else. And she's kind of giving him, like, small talk chat.
Let Ema go out on his own.
Oh, yeah, well, he asked to go out on his own because he didn't want to burden us.
I mean, the lizard, I think he's all right. Yeah. Velfi, yeah. I think
he's a bit odd. Quiet. He's very quiet.
Lizard folk are a bit like that.
No. He's picking flowers or something.
Don't sleep too deeply. Sometimes they'll come and start chopping off your nighttime snack. Only happened once.
Chopping off what?
Well, they eat the dead. So if they think you're dead and they're really hungry, and sometimes you get hungry at night.
That's like, I feel like that's against Lathander's teachings. Maybe.
Yeah, but it's like efficient. Like waste not, want not. Like I wouldn't do it personally.
I guess it's if you view him as a humanoid or if you view him as an animal, really.
I remember Ema said he was an animal before. So the difference is negligible, right?
We have weird company we keep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you put a ring on it.
I mean, you put a ring on me. Oh, yeah. I really have a lot of reservations, I guess. And she, like, looks at her food, and she kind of pushes it away. Toba comes to take it. You hear noises from outside.
Grim wants to know what the gnome at the bar is, but I don't know whether Teo can.
I mean, you can make a... I don't know. Would Teo care? I mean, is he interested in causing havoc with his cards?
I mean, I feel like maybe less so now, like, because in some ways he'd be a bit jealous that Harbin drew that second card.
Like, damn it.
Yeah. You said there's noise outside.
There would be a bit of noise, like passive is, if your passive's 11, like maybe like a couple shouts, but that could just be merchants, you never know, so it's up to you.
And I'm still kind of beat up.
You hear the gnome at the bar say, another. You notice now the person at the other table over here is Puck, who sells the potions in Leylon.
Oh.
And he is packing up to go. You don't recognize these other two people. They're kind of...
I'll sort of wave Puck down as he's... I think Teoz bought some stuff from Puck last time we were in Leylon.
He's either Teo or Radalac.
Yeah.
I think it's Radalac, but you've seen him, so you wouldn't...
Yeah. Hey! You're the guy from Leylon, right? Like, you sell the...
Yeah. I am heading to the windmill to restock on some potions. There's a woman up there that makes lots of potions and things like that.
Oh. Wouldn't happen to have any on you now.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Yeah? What you got?
I gotta roll 2-4.
Tell me what you've got.
I've got some potions of health and
I mean, I could do with. Oh, yeah. It's getting a bit itchy. Where he's been stabbed. It's like,
Oh,
I could sleep it off, but like,
is it showing or is it underneath?
I think it'd be like maybe sort of like along
Because I feel like Marigold
me.
wouldn't let that, like, she just wouldn't let you just sit there with a
She
stab
wouldn't let that
wound.
slide. Yeah,
But if it's under your clothes and you're hiding it, it's a
yeah. I mean, he'd probably have to lift his cloak up to show, or his coat, I should say, not cloak.
I've got a potions of climbing, potion of growth, water breathing, heroism, healing, regular healing, just regular.
Yeah. Mr. Wester, do you need a potion of growth? Ah. No, it's fine.
I am just fine, thank you. No worries.
Just like how many healing potions I could.
We need a potion of reduce, if anything, huh? No? Alright.
Yeah.
Alright. And the elf just shakes his head like. So I have about 4 healing if you need more. Or anything.
How much? Like, I'll just buy like because you're gonna get more, so like buy all 4 and yeah. And he sort of goes back to the table and lines their whole potions up on the table. He's like, I should probably drink some of these.
Alright.
His arm feels like it's gonna. I don't know. I was hoping Marigold would help me out in the end.
Oh! She's.
Whether she'd notice.
Yeah. She looks at you and she's like, come. She hops off her stool and she walks over and she's like feeling your forehead and she's like, why didn't you tell me? Look at your
I was
neck.
like excited and yeah, I think that was me. Like, you know how I have to like with the sword and the blood on it and stuff like
You
that.
don't have to close your eyes for this one. Hang on. She's rubbing her hands together and she's going to cure you. She's going to cast cure wounds on you until you're fully healed.
Hey,
And she'll cast it a couple times and
take a hot minute. But yeah.
yeah, it'll take a bit. But she's working you over like almost like a Reiki thing, and it's like, whew.
Hey, I'm no longer swimming in blood.
I mean, yeah, you got a little bit of stain right, but
Yeah,
it's fine.
it's character, right? I'm sure Ema's like covered in like all sorts.
Oh, you think I should go after him, or? Yeah,
I don't know if he'd like that. I mean, I'm sure he'll be fine.
I'm here for moral support when he gets back, so.
Yeah, he's survived this long. Surely he'll be right.
Do you think that he's odd?
I mean, he's definitely odd. That we're all a bit odd, though. Yeah.
He's apparently quite the catch. And she's like side-eyeing
No. Yeah.
You feel compelled to get outside and get some fresh air. Harbin's like, I just need to speak with Marigold privately for a minute.
Oh yeah. He had been sort of saying that for a bit. So eventually, Teoz would get the message and go away.
Yep.
I'm gonna get some, stretch and fresh air and
Right. As you go outside, yeah, you see Harbin, and you look back, you see Harbin pass a piece of paper to Marigold and start to talk. But you go outside, and it's a beautiful sunny day. We will activate Fandelin and make a perception roll for me.
Perception. Nope.
All right. You kind of squint towards the tree line, kind of where the road leads out to the north over here. But actually over this way, I don't know if you can see like those. We're kind of where Belfie was going. And you see a flash of brown fur, a massive thing growling and running through the trees. Very angry. Do you want to look at it further or do you stay put?
sort of just, well, a little bit more excitement for the day is probably, and he sort of just starts running towards it. It's like, why not?
As you get to here, I'm gonna make you make another perception.
Hey, that's a little bit better.
It looks like a very angry bear, but this bear has a very greasy cape.
Bear in a, is that a cape?
It
Sure,
runs,
bears don't wear clothes.
it runs off into the woods and it's gone from your sight. After a few minutes, you see Marigold leave the inn and slam the door as hard as a halfling can slam it
Oh,
and start
that looks,
heading toward Barthen's.
unfortunate.
And that is where we're going to end it. Because you figure
Greasy
out,
bears and angry halflings.